बोले श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। बोले श्री व्यास महाराज की जय। Our most reverend Vyasji, our most esteemed Pandits in your gathering, devotees from near and far, I want to, on behalf of Pitaji Kemraj, his Dharmapatni and their children, and also on behalf of the executive and members of this temple, to say how happy we are to have you here, and most importantly, to welcome you in the name of Bhagwan. I say, Jai Sitaram to all of you. My dear ones, last evening we were very fortunate to listen to a very beautiful katha from our Vyas. Those who were here can testify that the katha which was delivered by our Vyas was one that even the smallest child can understand what our Vyas was bringing out in that katha. As we go along, my dear brothers and sisters, I'm going to shed some light on what would have transpired last evening. But for now, my dear brothers and sisters, we are going to commence our bhajan singing. And as per norm, we are going to invite among the devotees of the Good Banana Ramakrishna Mandir, this very beautiful temple in which we're sitting in. We're going to ask among the devotees to come forward and lead us in the opening bhajan to Bhagwan Krishna. After which, my brothers and sisters, I'm going to ask my dear brother Anu to make his contribution. And after our brother Anu, we're going to ask, we have Pandit Sriram here with us. We're going to ask him to make his contribution. But first, we're going to listen to among the devotees of the Good Banana Ramakrishna Mandir. And after which, we're going to listen to our dear brother Anuji.
Krishna
very much, my dear. Thank you very much, my dear sister. My dear ones, last evening we were told by our Vyas that all of us are very fortunate to be here to listen to the words of Bhagavatam. He also mentioned that the words of Bhagavatam can purify the soul of anyone who is sinful. Not only can the words of Bhagavatam purify the soul of those that are sinful, but the words of Bhagavatam can also purify the heart of that one who holds hate within it. And that is how powerful the words of Bhagavatam are to us, my dear brothers and sisters. My dear ones, to continue with our bhajan segment, we're going to ask our Pidaji Anu to make his contribution, after which we're going to ask Pandit Shri Ram to make his contribution. Thank you very much, Bibalji Anu. My dear ones, we'll now listen to the voice of Pandit Shriram, after which we're going to ask Mataji Shirley, who will be representing the Adelphi Vishnu Mandir.
Vasudevam Sukam Devam Kansachalurmardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Jai Govinda Gopala Madmohan Sham Kandaya Muralidhar Gopala Ghansham Nande Lala. Jai Govinda Gopala Madmohan Sham Kandaya Muralidhar Gopala Ghansham Nande Lala. Jagopala Pura Tarasena Kovan Dhanti Gari Jitne Naam Tere Nandwar Tukavan Krishna Murari. Jagopala Pura Tarasena Kovan Dhanti Gari Jitne Naam Tere Nandwar Tukavan Krishna Murari. Puram Pramana Hareva Balgari Hai Pala Muralidhar Gopala Ghansham Nande Lala. Jai Govinda Gopala Madmohan Sham Kandaya Muralidhar Gopala Ghansham Nande Lala. तू ही सागर मेरा गंगा, तू ही धरती माता, जल में नभ में और मृग में तेरी जय जयकार। तू ही सागर मेरा गंगा, तू ही धरती माता, जल में नभ में और मृग में तेरी जय जयकार। मेरे मन मंदिर में स्वामी तुझे ही उजियाला। मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद लाला। जिनका कोई नहीं जगत में उसका मीत नैया। बंसी बजैया रात रसैया काली नाग बचाया। जिनका कोई नहीं जगत में उसका मीत नैया। बंसी बजैया रात रसैया काली नाग बचाया। राजा हो या धीर प्रहरी सबको छूने वाला। मुरलीधर गोपाला घनश्याम नंद के लाला। जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया। मुरलीधर गोपाला भगवान की जय।
Thank you very much, Mother Shri Ramji. My dear ones, Mataji Shirley will be singing for us and will be representing the Delphi Vishnu Mandir. And after which we have devotees from the Gangaram temple. We're going to ask among the devotees of the Gangaram Mandir, and then we're going to hand the microphone over to our Vyas.
सांवरे से मिलने का सत्संग ही बहाना है, चलो सत्संग में चले, हमें हरि गुण गाना है, दुनिया वाले क्या जाने, ये रिश्ता पुराना है। सांवरे से मिलने का सत्संग ही बहाना है, सांवरे से मिलने का। पीड़ा को सार नहीं, आओ मेरी रानी, पीड़ा को सार नहीं, आओ मेरी रानी, विषय बड़े प्यारा हो, विषय बड़े प्यारा हो, अमृत में बनाना है, सांवरे से मिलने का सत्संग ही बहाना है, चलो सत्संग में चले, हमें हरि गुण गाना है, सांवरे से मिलने का। द्रौपदी को काट रही है, आओ मेरे बनवारी, द्रौपदी को काट रही है, आओ मेरे बनवारी, तीनों बढ़ा जाओ मेरे, तीनों बढ़ा जाओ मेरे राज को बनाना है, सांवरे से मिलने का सत्संग ही बहाना है, चलो सत्संग में चले, हमें हरि गुण गाना है, सांवरे से मिलने का। मथुरा में कौन होंगे, गोकुल में कौन होंगे, मथुरा में कौन होंगे, गोकुल में कौन होंगे, वृंदावन की गलियन में, वृंदावन की गलियन में, मेरे श्याम का ठिकाना है, सांवरे से मिलने का सत्संग ही बहाना है, चलो सत्संग में चले, हमें हरि गुण गाना है, दुनिया वाले क्या जाने, ये रिश्ता पुराना है, सांवरे से मिलने
brothers and sisters, we're going to listen to among the devotees of the Gangara Vishnu Mandir, and after which we're going to hand the microphone over to our Vyas.
छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल, छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे ग्वाल, छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल, छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल। आगे आगे गैया पीछे पीछे भाग, आगे आगे गैया पीछे पीछे भाग, पीछे में मेरो मदन गोपाल, पीछे में मेरो मदन गोपाल। छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे भाग, छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे भाग, छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल, छोटा सा मेरो मदन
Thank you very much. My dear ones, Swami Vivekananda said that you have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you and none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. Tonight, my dear ones, we are given yet another opportunity to lift ourselves up spiritually, to correct our mistake, and to walk on the righteous path, to walk on a path of truth, to walk on a path of spirituality. We are given yet another opportunity, my dear brothers and sisters, to listen to the very beautiful words of Bhagavatam, to listen to the Amritam of Bhagavatam, which will be delivered by our most learned Vyas. Like I said last evening, our Vyas needs no introduction, for he would have been here year after year after year with the family, with the Sukhanan family, to do puja. My dear brothers and sisters, I am very fortunate and you are very fortunate to be here again, to listen to the sweet and melodious voice of our dear Vyas, and to listen to the beautiful words of Bhagavatam. Without any hesitation, my dear brothers and sisters, I now hand the microphone over to our Vyas for tonight's pravachan. Bole Shri Vyas Maharaj ki jai.
Shri
भगवान की जय। श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। श्री गुरु चरणकमलभ्यो नमः। Let us all join and sing Swaha as we make offering to Agni Devata. एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा। महालक्ष्मी विद्महे सर्वशक्तिय धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा। हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा। कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा। तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रो प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा। अञ्जनीजाय विद्महे वायुपुत्राय धीमहि तन्नो हनुमन्ता प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा। नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा। देवकी नन्दनाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो कृष्ण प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा। ॐ भूर्भुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा। ॐ भूर्भुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा। ॐ भूर्भुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ अग्निमिरे पुरोहितं यज्ञस्य देवमित्रजं भूतानं रत्नदातमान् अग्निदेवाय नमो नमः। प्रेम से वो अग्नि भगवान की जय। Our salutation to Bhagwan Shri Ganesh. May that divine Lord remove all the difficulties, all the challenges from our lives, so we can go forward into our gatha, so we can go forward into our everyday life without any problems and full of success. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvighna Kuru me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Tahansavagini Saraswati Ma, that mother who is seated on the white swan, may she allow us to retain the information. May she bless us with that understanding of knowledge, so that whatever we listen to, whatever wisdom we try to obtain, Saraswati Ma, she awakens our minds so we can understand at all times. Saraswati Namasturyam Varde Kamarupani Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. During this auspicious month of Shravan, it is a Tuesday. And just like the Mondays of Shravan month are very dear to Bhagwan Shiva, the Tuesdays of Shravan month is very dear to Parvati Ma, to the Divine Mother, Adi Shakti Durga Ma. Again and again, we surrender at your lotus feet. To that divine Lord, Kailashpati Bhagwan Shiva Shankar, may he destroy all impurities, all inauspiciousness. And when Bhagwan Shiva does that, he allows us to have that purity flowing throughout the environment, within and around us. Om Karpurgaram Karunavataram Sansarasaram Bhujanetraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayat Vinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya. Aaj Mangalwari, it is a Tuesday. We bow down to the lotus feet of Sri Hanumanji. Hanumanji is that epitome of strength, of courage, of fearlessness. Any challenge, any klesha, he allows us to overcome them. To that divine Lord, on this Tuesday evening, we group our voices together and we join in the Shri Bhagwat Yagna. Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nij Mana Mukhur Sudhari Barno Raghuvar Vimal Jano Jodayak Phal Jari Buddhaheen Tanu Janne Sumiro Pavan Kumar Bal Buddhi Vedya Devu Mohi Haravu Kalesh Vikar Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar Jai Kapi Sati Hulok Ujagar Ram Dut Atulit Val Rama Anjali Putra Naman Sutarama Mahavir Vikram Bajrangi Sumat Nimar Sumat Ke Sangi Kanchan Varan Viraj Jurisa Savan Kundal Gunjan Nisa Haat Vajra Bhargwasa Viraj Kaane Mooj Dane Ursaj Shankar Subar Kesari Nandan Dev Pratap Mahadagvantan Vidya Par Guri Adhidat Ram Kaj Kaive Goat Prabhu Charit Sudhire Gojasiya Sasan Madhu Sita Bhagavasya Sukshma Rup Dhari Siyai Dikhava Vikat Rup Dhari Lanka Chayava Bhima Rup Dhari Asura Samari Ramachandra Ke Kaaj Samari Ayat Jeevan Lakhan Jiyai Shri Raghuveera Bharat Jagudasai Raghupati Giri Bhavata Bharai Sumama Priya Bharat Samai Bhagat Bharat Tumaro Yash Gaai As Kai Shripati Kant Lagaai Sat Sadik Brahmari Punita Narad Sarad Sai We bow down before that blessed Lord of Vrindavan, Bhagwan Shri Krishna, who holds that Bathuri, who holds that flute in his hand, who has Gaumata, who has the cow next to him, and on his left hand side, he has Radharani. This evening, we group our voices together. Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Meditating upon the lotus feet of Shri Krishna, we recite the daughter Akshar mantra, this 12-syllable mantra at his lotus feet. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. Govindaya Namo Namah. Krishna Divine souls, to our respective pundits in the gathering, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, Jai Shri Krishna. Once again, through the blessings of Bhagwan Shri Krishna, we are all present in this beautiful mandir, the good banana land, Sri Ramakrishna Mandir, to listen to the Charitra, to listen to the glories of Bhagwan Shri Krishna. I bow to the lotus feet of my mother and father who are present here in Satsang, to the lotus feet of my Guruji, Pandit Srinivas Narayan, and to all of my Gurus. And I would like to welcome each and every one of you to this beautiful mandir. As we ready our minds, the mood has been beautifully set with bhajan, with kirtan, with pratana, with prayers. Divine souls, this evening we are going to examine a very important character who listened to the Srimad Bhagavatam. Last night, we dealt with another character who benefited from listening to Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran. Tonight, we're going to look at another Shrota, another person who equally listened to this great text for 7 days and 7 nights. And we will highlight some important incidents in his life and examine the consequences of these actions as we delve into tonight's katha. This character that we are being introduced to is no other than Raja Parikshit. Raja Parikshit, he was a very noble king, and he ruled his kingdom in accordance to the norm of dharma. He was very compassionate, and under his watch, not even a single animal could be mistreated or abused. He was very kind and very fair to all the citizens in his kingdom. Raja Parikshit, he was also of very noble birth. He was the grandson of Arjuna. When we look at his ancestry, he came from a great family, and we can make the assessment that he had a lot of pious, a lot of good qualities within him. However, people make mistakes. Sometimes, under the wrong influence, people can take the path of error, and there are consequences for these mistakes. These consequences can be very harsh, and when it is too late, they can be dire. We will examine the 17th chapter of the first skanda of the Bhagwat Mahapuran. Let us look at Raja Parikshit and one important encounter he had as he went about his life and his daily duties as king. Suta uvacha tatra gomithunam raja hanyamanam manathavat dandahastam cha vrishalam dadrishe tripalancanam vrishamrinaladhavalam mehantam iva bhivyatam vepamanam parekena vedantam shutratadipam gam chadharmadhuhaminam vrisham shutrapadhahatam vivatsam asruvadanam shamam stavasya ichatim. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. As Raja Parikshit, he's traveling within his kingdom, and he sees a very frightful scene on the banks of the river. There is an individual who is not a king, but he is dressed like one. And there are two animals, a cow and a bull. The Bhagavatam goes on to describe these two animals. The bull, it is depicted as white, as a lotus, white being the color of purity. But there is something very peculiar, very strange about this bull. Instead of standing on 4 legs, it is only standing on 1. Meaning that the other 3 legs of this bull, they were amputated, they were cut off. And the bull was very timid, it was trembling, it was scared. And then the Bhagavatam describes the cow. Divine souls, the cow is a very sacred animal. And the Bhagavatam describes the cow as yielding numerous materials. There are 5 things that we get from Gaumata, from the cow. Number 1, the cow provides us with milk. The milk provides us with vital nutrients. Every time I come to Guyana, One of the things I look forward to the most is drinking the milk from Gaumata, drinking the pure cow milk. From this milk, we also get milk products that are very useful. Number 2, the second product is dahi. It is yogurt, it is curd. And number 3, we get ghee. Ghee is used in our Bhagwat Yagna. We use ghee to feed the Devis and Devatas. It is used as fuel to light our diyas. And then the diya, it provides us with light. These products are very useful in our puja. We use milk, we use dahi, and we use ghee to make our panchamrits. We use these ingredients to perform abhishekam on the Shiva Lingam. We use them to make our mohan bhog, our prasad. And number 4 and 5, we use the waste products of the cow, both solid and liquid. We use gobar from the cow. In olden times, our grandparents, our great-grandparents, they would have taken this gobar to lipe underneath the home. And it is also a natural fertilizer that we use to grow our crops. And even in our baby, this gobar is present. We use the gobar to create this Govardhan mountain. We use this gobar to paste around the baby to purify it. It sanctifies the environment. And finally, we use the urine of the cow as well for medicinal purposes. When we put these 5 products together, milk, dahi, ghee, and the 2 excrements, the gobar of the cow, we get the panchagavya. We get the 5 materials from Gaumata. And that is why we as Hindus, we are forbidden from consuming the flesh of the cow. We consider the cow sacred. The cow gives us so many products, like the milk and the ghee. And we can use these products to sell for funds, to purchase other things, and sustain our lives. It is a source of financial and economic support while the animal is still alive, as opposed to other animals that are only useful after they die. The cow is sacred and it is so beneficial. That is why we take care of cows. The cow takes in little, but it gives out a lot. It only uses grass and water to sustain itself. The blessings are manifold. It can clothe you. It provides for you. It gives us light. It gives us prosperity. For all purposes, the cow is a form of Mother Lakshmi. Mother Lakshmi also gives us light. She also gives us prosperity. Hence, they are synonymous. Without the cow, we cannot perform puja. The cow helps us so much in our daily lives. And when we receive so much, we must offer our gratitude. The cow is like our mother. Hence we say Gau Mata. Gau meaning cow, Mata meaning mother. In previous years of this yajna, you would have witnessed this family performing Gau Puja, giving honor and reverence to the cow. Now on to the second animal, the bull. These animals, they're displayed in pairs. We have the cow and we have the bull. They complement one another. The bull is an agrarian animal. It is a farm animal. And we use the bull to plow our fields. Bhagwan Shri Krishna, he is called Govinda, Gopala. He is the one who protects the cows. Govinda mero he, गोपाल मेरो हे गोविंद मेरो हे गोपाल मेरो हे गोविंद मेरो हे गोपाल मेरो हे गोविंद मेरो हे गोपाल मेरो हे श्री भाग्य बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो हे गोविंद मेरो हे गोपाल मेरो हे गोविंद मेरो हे गोपाल मेरो हे श्री भाग्य बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो हे श्री भाग्य बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो हे गोविंद मेरो हे गोपाल 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 मेरो हे श्री भाग्य बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो हे श्री भाग्य बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो हे गोविंद मेरो हे गोपाल 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 मेरो हे श्री भाग्य बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो हे श्री भाग्य बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो हे गोविंद मेरो हे गोपाल 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 मेरो हे We're saying, O Govinda, you are mine. O Gopala, you are mine. He belongs to you and you belong to him. If you look at the murti of Bhagwan Shri Krishna, right above me, he is depicted with the cow right next to him. If Shri Krishna had chosen to protect the cows, and he is in such close proximity with him, this just shows how significant these creatures are. But now, we see this person who is disguised as a king. He is abusing these animals. He is hitting the bull with a stick, and he is kicking the cow. The Bhagavatam is illustrating to us animal abuse. In Sanatana Dharma, we believe that all life is sacred, even the lives of animals. Imagine you were witnessing this scene. Any compassionate person, they would be disturbed, they would be upset at seeing the mistreatment of these two animals. Our narrator, Suji Maharaj, he describes that they are trembling, they are crying. And Raja Parikshit, he becomes so enraged that this is happening, especially since this is his kingdom and it is under his watch. And he speaks very thunderously with a lot of authority. O Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Papracharathamaruddha Kartaswara Paricharam Mega Gambhirya Vacha Samaropita Karmuka Kastvam Macharane Loke Baladhamya Balanvali Naradevoti Vedena Natavat Karmanadvija. Raja Parikshit, he speaks very thunderously to this individual, and he says, "Who are you? You appear to be strong, yet you dare kill within my protection those who are helpless. By your dress, you pose as a saintly person, a godly person, because he's dressed like a king. But by your deeds, you are opposing the principles of righteousness, of dharma." And then Raja Parikshit, he turns to these two animals and he begins to speak to them. He consoles them, he comforts them, and he tells them that they should not worry. He is reassuring them. He is here now to punish this heartless person and defend them. However, he suspects that these creatures are divine. They're no ordinary cow and bull. Devotees, who really are these two animals? Dharmo pade kena charan vichayam balevyaga prachate smasruvadana vivatsam eva mataram. Bhagavatam continues, the bull is dharma, and the cow is Prithvi Mata, Mother Earth. The whiteness of this bull represents purity, and the four legs of the bull, what does it represent? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Tam jigham apipretya vihaya nripalanchanam tatpadamulam sirisa samagat bhagavivata. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. The four legs of the bull represents the four pillars of dharma. The first leg represents tap, penance, discipline. The second leg represents saucham, purity. The third leg represents daya, compassion. And the fourth leg represents satyam, truthfulness. These are the foundations for a righteous life. Penance, purity, compassion, and truthfulness. Anyone who follows these four paths will certainly be bound for liberation. If you find all four too difficult to practice, in the very least, we should take one of these and try to practice it in our own lives. For example, you take tapasya, you take penance, discipline, and every day you wake up and you visit your altar, you offer some flowers, you perform your arati, you say your prayers to Bhagavan. Now the other three will find its way to you. If a person practices tapasya, they will be a noble person. If you're practicing tapasya, you would want saucham, purity. You would want to be pure internally and externally. You would not want to be praying to Bhagavan in an unclean place. You're going to make that place clean to do your worship. And then you will become more compassionate, daya. And then you'll want to be more truthful, satyam. Now let's look at the second one, purity. If you are a pure person, meaning that there is nothing impure about you. Your thought process would be pure. And if that is the case, you would not tell any lies. So you are practicing satyam, truth. And you wouldn't want to hurt anyone because your thought process is pure. You don't have any violent thoughts or harbor anything negative. So then you're also going to be a compassionate person. If everyone lived a life of compassion, there would not be any violence. You would be a peaceful person. And if everyone practiced this, we would all be living in harmony and togetherness. If you are a truthful person, then you are an honest person. Satyameva jayate. We are reminded the truth always prevails. In Sanatana Dharma, we worship Bhagwan in the form of truth. Satya Narayanam Vande. Satya Narayanam Vande. Satya Narayanam Vande. Satya Narayanam Vande. Satya Narayanam It is a practice that on the Purnima Tithi, on the full moon day, devotees would gather together to worship Bhagwan Shri Satya Narayan, that Lord who is the embodiment of truth. The Satya Narayan Vrat Katha, it tells us the importance of truth. And in the fourth chapter, there is a very beautiful story. Sutta uvacha jamantra sagit sadhur dhanlobhan buddhavi swadesham chalit chapena krutam hari sevanam शास्त्रिया कन्याया पूजितमे कृपया मुक्तिदो अभवत् तं बुबोधिष्युः साक्षात् सत्यनारायणस्वयं तापसं वेश आसेतम् उवाच तत्त्वं भवान् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. The scene is set very beautifully, where Bhagwan Vishnu, Bhagwan Shri Satyanarayan, he takes the form of an old Brahmin. And there are two sadhu, there are two businessmen, and they have a boat present there. And Bhagwan Satyanarayan, in the form of this Brahmin, he asks, "O merchants, what do you have in this boat?" And the merchants, they had a lot of gold. They had a lot of treasures in this boat. And they didn't want to reveal what was inside, not knowing that Bhagwan himself was standing in front of them. And they told a lie. They said, "O Brahmin Devata, our boat is filled with leaves and grass." And the Brahmin said, "Tathastu, so be it," and he walks away. Bhagwan Satyanarayan, he is the Lord of truth, and he said, "So be it." So of course his words will come true. When the businessmen look back at their boat, they see that all of their treasures have actually been turned into grass and leaves, and they begin to panic, and they realize their mistake. They go back to Bhagwan Satyanarayan in the form of the Brahmin, and they apologize to the Lord. And Bhagwan Satyanarayan, he is teaching us all a lesson about truthfulness. Should we be truthful? Of course, if we worship God as truth, did we not see what happened to Kundali last night because she lied to her husband about the child, Tundukari? When a child is a product of prayers, it is a great blessing. We should be truthful to our parents, but our parents should also be truthful to us. It goes both ways. A husband and wife, they should be honest with each other. A teacher and student, they should be truthful with each other. That is how we ensure strong relationships, open communication, and closer families. Satya, truth, is the basis for a strong foundation in any relationship. All four of these are intertwined. Tapaha saucham daya satyam. Discipline, purity, compassion, and truthfulness. Now, who is this person abusing Dharma and Prithvi Mata? Bhagavatam describes, "Tam chingasam abhe pretya vihaya tripalancanam tad padamulam sirisa samakar bhaya vishwala patitam padayor vira kripaya dina vatsala sharanyo ramadeshokya jihajedam hasan eva." We learn that this person who is abusing the cow and the bull, his name is Kaliyug. We are all living in this dark iron age of Kaliyug. At this time, Kaliyug was now beginning to emerge and spread across the lands of Raja Parikshit. He chose to attack Dharma, righteousness, and Mother Earth. He didn't choose any other planet. He chose here, the earth, where everything happens. So this is Kaliyug appearing on earth to spread a campaign of terror and adharma, unrighteousness. Kaliyug, he attacks the bull, cuts off 3 of its legs, meaning dharma lost, penance, purity, and compassion. And only 1 leg of this bull remains, truthfulness. And even that one is being threatened. If the bull lost its remaining leg, what would have happened? He cannot move, he cannot advance anymore. Even on one leg, all this bull can do is hop around. And it is so tragic to see that this is the reality of today, where Dharma is being given a back seat, and other activities are being given more importance. If a person has to choose between attending a party or a satsang, what would they choose? Especially the younger generation. They would choose the party. They would see it as more enticing, as more fun, more enjoyment. They think that the satsang is boring. And even sometimes our mandirs, they are empty. In New York, in other parts of the world, this is an issue. The appeal that Dharma once had in the world, it is being lost. These values are being lost. And that is why these legs of Dharma, they're being mutilated. And it is extremely worrisome. However, it is places like this, our mandirs, such as the Ramakrishna Mandir, where the effort is being made to restore Dharma and to bring back these lost legs so Dharma can walk on all four legs once again, where children can be better people, where they can learn important lessons, where they can get involved in our culture, and they can become future leaders. Uncle Puran and Auntie Nadira's effort with this mandir and with this series of yajnas is to bring back Dharma, to re-establish it for our communities and for the wider world as well. What does Dharma really mean? It comes from the Sanskrit root dri, which means to uphold and sustain. Dharma is the foundation of the world. And it is so important that the very first word of the Bhagwat Gita is Dharma kshetre kuru kshetre samavetam yayutsavaha mamata pandavachaiva kim kurvataya sanjaya. Dharma kshetre, Dharma is the first word of the Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavan Shri Krishna, he said, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. He said, he comes again and again for the sake of Dharma. And in the following verse, Dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To re-establish Dharma in the world, one of his main reasons is to revive righteousness. Because without righteousness, the world would be in chaos. And our Dharma is ancient. What do we say at the conclusion of every satsang? Prem Shri Satya Sanatana Dharma ki. I'm very impressed with the enthusiasm that all of you have when you come to satsang. Jai means victory. And Bhagwanji, he's hearing all of you say Jai, he's hearing all of you say victory. Bhagawan, we want him to listen to us. And when we say Jai with so much enthusiasm, there is no doubt that Bhagawan can hear us. Bhagawan wants to hear us. And don't we all want him to hear us? We are here for Bhagawan, and Bhagawan is here for us. Sanatana Dharma, it is an eternal way of life. We do not have any founder. our quote-unquote religion, it does not have the name of anyone attached to it, but it is a set of divine teachings that were revealed by the ancient faiths and sages. And these teachings, they became scriptures from the four Vedas to the Puranas, such as the Srimad Bhagwat Mahapurana. We have historical texts, the Itihasa, like Ramayana and Mahabharata. All of this constitutes Dharma. And this is what Sri Krishna is coming to protect. So Dharma needs to be protected, preserved, and advanced. And this is in the hands of the next generation. My brothers, Pandit Ravishkarji and Omkarji, they have taken the torch of upholding Sanatana Dharma through performing puja, through studying the scriptures, playing our traditional instruments, the harmonium, the dwola, the tabla, singing bhajans, because they grew up in Dharma, in this type of environment. The youth, the children of the good banana land, Ramakrishna Mandir, they know how to perform Hawan Yagna. These are important ceremonies and rituals that every Hindu should educate themselves about. You do not need to wait for your yearly puja, to invite a pandit, to invite the kirtan, to have bhajan and kirtan to pray. You do not need to wait for the parvs such as Navaratri and Krishna Janmashtami to pray. You can pray whenever you want, in your own personal way at your homes. You're going to work, you put on a bhajan in your car. That is your own way of prayer. And if there is anyone who is desirous of learning more, I will provide the resources that are necessary. Our mandir, this mandir, I'm sure they will also provide the resources to obtain this knowledge. We lack knowledge, but the technology is here. How many of us have a cell phone? How many of us have iPads and all of these devices? These are all ways for us to obtain information. Just a quick Google search and bhajans will play. A quick Google search and you can learn a new prayer. A quick Google search and you can read a few verses of the Bhagwat Gita. And this is why we need to continue coming to our mandirs. If we do not do that, the mandir, they will be here, but there will be no one to use it. And even Sri Ram, he saw that Kali Yuga was coming, and he speaks to Mother Sita, Aisa Kali Yuga aayega, O Sita, this Kali Yuga is coming. And during this dark age, people will deviate from the path of Dharma. Hey Jire, कर्म कर्म फल करे लोनो अपनी अपनी मनमानी ये मनमानी जिसके हाथ में होगी लाठी जिसके हाथ में होगी लाठी है कोई ले जाएगा हे रामचंद्र का जय सिया रे दुनिया कलयुग में आना मन बनाए मन होके हे मन होके चोर उचके नगर में और प्रभु भक्त निर्धन होके निर्धन होके जो गानो हीर होगी जो गानो हीर होगी वो जोगी कहलाएगा हे रामचंद्र का जय सिया रे मंदिर चोना चोना होगा भर लगेगी मधुशाला हे मधुशाला पिता के संग संग भरी कहानी नाचेगी घर की माला घर की माला कैसा कन्या दान पिताजी कैसा कन्या दान पिताजी कन्या का धन आएगा हे रामचंद्र का जय सिया रे हे रामचंद्र का जय सिया रे रामचंद्र का जय सिया रे ऐसा कलयुग आएगा सच जुड़ेगा दाना दुर्गा सच जुड़ेगा दाना दुर्गा कौआ मोदी पाएगा हे रामचंद्र का जय सिया रे हे धीरे हे धीरे है बुरे के भी बुरे बुरे के भी बुरे बुरे Divine souls, where did Kaliyo come from? He came from everywhere. Bhagavatam doesn't say he appeared in a chariot or that Kaliyo was born into the world. Kaliyo is a product of the evolution of mankind. When Bhagwan created the world, he created Satya, a perfect world, the age of truth, the golden age, where everyone lived pure lives. But then, Satya evolved into Treta because people's attitudes and mindsets changed, and Bhagwan Sri Ramachandra appeared. Then Treta became Dwapar, and after Bhagwan Sri Krishna left, it became Kali Yuga, the age that we are living in now. Incidentally, this is all unfolding while Raja Parikshit was king, and thankfully, he would not stand by and let Kali Yuga's drama unfold. He wasn't going to let these innocent animals be chastised and let havoc be unleashed on earth. This is why Raja Parikshit was moved, not only because Dharma was standing on one leg, it was because he learned about the qualities that were lost, the penance, the purity, compassion, truthfulness, and he wasn't going to let this happen under his government and rule. Kali Yuga is also persecuting this cow, who is a form of Mother Earth, Prithvi Mata. As we discussed before, the cow is a very docile and peaceful creature, very sacred. Hence, Prithvi Ma, she is oftentimes depicted in the form of a cow. Raja Parikshit, he pulls his sword and he is ready to kill Kali Yuga. And Kali Yuga, he becomes afraid and he casts off this disguise as a king. Showing his true form, he throws himself at the feet of the king. And Raja Parikshit, he feels sorry for Kali Yuga, and he strikes a deal with him. This was a grave mistake. You never strike a deal with evil. If Kali Yuga was slain right then and there, this dark age that we're living in today, we would not be living in Kali Yuga. But now we are all experiencing the consequences. The king is compassionate. He doesn't want to kill anyone. But when it comes to unrighteousness, you have to destroy it and stop it from spreading. Arjuna, he had the same dilemma in the Bhagwat Gita. He was on his battlefield and he saw all the soldiers he was going to fight. Some of them were people very close to him. He felt compassionate. He didn't want to fight them. But if he chose not to engage in this Kurukshetra war, if he did not fight on this battlefield, unrighteousness would have won. When it comes to good versus evil, there is no room for compromise. So Raja Parikshit, he lets this Kali Yuga go. He becomes too lenient. And of course it shows that the king was very kind and peaceful. And he tells Kali Yuga, you have to get away from here now. I don't want you in my kingdom. You can't be staying here after how you treated these animals. And Kali Yuga, he says, O king, tell me, where should I reside? Where should I go to live? And Raja Parikshit, he speaks. Raja Uvacha Abhyatirta Saratasme Sthanani Kalage Tajao Yutam Param Triyasona Yatadharma Chaturvidhao. Kali Yuga, he is given 4 places to live. And these 4 places are where there is gambling, where there is alcohol, where there is lust, and where there is violence against animals. Kali, he's still not pleased. He says, you know, Raja prediction, my family is very big. Unrighteousness, it spreads like wildfire. It is so much easier for a person to follow the path of vice than the path of virtue. And unrighteousness spreads so rampantly that Kali said, I need one more place. And Raja Parikshit says, Punancha Chaiyaranaya Jata Rupam Madat Prabhu Tato Nritam Madham Karnam Rajo Vairam Cha Punyaman. He says, O Kali, the fifth place where you will go to reside is in gold. Gold meaning wherever there is greediness, where there is overindulgence. Kaliyug and Raja Parikshit, they part ways. He saves Dharma and Prithviman. He restores the lost legs of the bull, and Dharma is once again walking on all four legs. Now, when we examine the following chapter, we see that Raja Parikshit, he spared this unrighteous Kaliyug, but it comes back to harm him. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Ekaradhanar Udyamya Vicharan Rengayam Vane Mrigan Anugata Shranta Shubhita Trishato Visham Jalasyam Pakshana Pradivesha Tamashramam Dadarsham Munim Ashina Satam Milita Lochanam Pratirudhendriya Prana Mano Buddhim Uparatam Stanatrayat Param Praptam Brahma Bhutam Avikriyam Alabha Trinna Bhumyadhir Asamprat Arya Suntraha Ajyanam Evatranam Manyamanam Chakopaha Abhuta Purvasahasa Shukrabhyam Ardhatatmana Brahmanam Patir Adbhut Brahman Matsaryo Manyahevacha. In this chapter, we learn one day Raja Parikshit is traveling in the forest and he becomes very thirsty. He approaches the ashram of Shamik Rishi. But when he goes there, the Rishi is very deep in meditation and he does not pay any attention to the king. Raja Parikshit, he feels insulted because he did not receive any recognition. He takes the end of his bow, picks up a dead snake, and he places it around the neck of the Rishi like a mala to insult him back. Even in today's world, people feel insulted when they have not been acknowledged or have not received that honor and respect. But how would you feel if someone puts a dead snake around your neck? Probably some of us would start screaming. Some of us would probably faint from that happening. And little did Raja Parikshit realize, Esha kim nibrata shesha karno milite kshana Mrisha samadhira bhutve kim sukya chatra bandhuvi. When Raja Parikshit, he returns home and he takes off his crown and it hits him. Kaliyug, he was sitting on his crown that was made of gold. And if Kaliyug was sitting on his head, that means his thoughts were being corrupted and it made him act in a disrespectful manner. Raja Parikshit, he was not himself. He was under the influence of Kaliyug. Divine souls, Kaliyug will only be powerful if and when you give him that chance. If you do not give him that chance, Kaliyug cannot affect you. Even if someone has wronged you, that does not give you the excuse to disrespect them. Two wrongs do not make a right. And Shamik Rishi, he had a son named Shringi Rishi, who had a terrible temper. He was very angry when Shringi Rishi sees what happened to his father. Bhagwatam tells us what he does. Idiyuktva Rushotam Raksho Vayakya Rishi Balaka Kaushikam Paprapritya Vajram Vittarasaha Idilangita Mayadam Takshaka Saptamehani Danshakti Makulagaram Jodito Metatadruham. Shringi Rishi, we pronounced a shrap, a curse on Raja Parikshit, in very thunderous words, that in 7 days, that individual who has placed the snake around the neck of my father, who has disrespected my father, he will die from the bite of Taksha, the king of serpents. Last night, I made mention of Ganesh Chaturthi, Vinayaka Chaturthi, an auspicious day for Sri Ganesh on the 4th day in the Shukla Paksh, the bright half of the Shravan month. And today is Naga Panchami. Very coincidentally, this katha aligns with the 5th day of this bright half of Shravan month. Most of us, we are afraid of snakes. But in India, today they would be worshipping the snakes. In some parts, Taksha Puja, there would be puja for Taksha. The farmers, they would stop their work because they believed that the snakes would come out on this day. And to avoid hurting and injuring these snakes, they do not do any agricultural work. There are large anthills where milk is offered, arati is performed, and these snakes, they are honored because all life forms are sacred. Bhagwan Shiva, he is Nageshwar. He has the snake wrapped around his neck. And Shamik Rishi, he hears his son saying these words, and his eyes open. He sees the snake around his neck, but very gently, he takes it off and he says, "Oh my son, what has happened? Why are you so angry?" And then, when he realizes what happened, the father, Shamik Rishi, he is not pleased with what his son has done. He is upset that his son has cursed Raja Parikshit. The Rishi is displaying that we should be forgiving to others. Do not take things to heart. We get hurt sometimes, but when you dwell upon and when you keep holding on to that hurt, it will hurt even more. Insults are like a knife. When you hold on to that insult, you are causing yourself more pain because you are driving that knife deeper. Shamik Rishi is showing us, do not let these things bother you. Let them melt away and move forward away from these. Raja Parikshit now, he learns about the Shrap, that he will die in 7 days. But he was not angry at all with Shringi Rishi for giving him this curse. In fact, he was grateful for this curse. At least he knows how long he has left to live. He has this death sentence of 7 days. And he decides that he will make this the best 7 days of his life. He gives up everything. He appoints his son Janmajaya to be the new king, and he leaves behind his kingdom. He becomes an ascetic, a sannyasi, and he decides, what I have not done during my entire lifetime, I am going to do during these last last 7 days of my life. He goes to the banks of the Ganga, where he meets Sri Shukadevji, and he makes him his guru. And for those 7 days and 7 nights, he drinks the Amrit, the nectar at his guru's feet, the Amrit of Sri Krishna, through the Srimad Bhagavatam. The same Amrit that we are all partaking of right now. Krishna Rama Govinda Narayana, 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 Kesava Madhava Hari Narayana, Kesava Madhava Hari Narayana, Kesava Madhava Hari Narayana, Krishna Rama Govinda Narayana, Krishna Rama Govinda Narayana, Krishna Rama Govinda Narayana, Shri Venugopal Krishna, Shri Venugopal Krishna, Madhava Sudana Hari Narayana, Madhava Sudana Hari Narayana, Krishna Rama Govinda Narayana, Krishna Before I conclude, last night I mentioned that when yagya is performed, people from all over come to listen to Katha. In our midst, we have members of so many mandirs. We have visitors who have come from America, from New York. But this evening, I would like to single out one special guest who has come all the way from Florida, Auntie Sarita. And she has come all the way from Florida to participate in this Bhagwat. She has so gracefully presented this beautiful Ganesh Murti to this mandir. And today is a very special day for her. For two people actually. Auntie Sarita and her husband, Uncle Ron. They are celebrating, after 30 years of marriage, their wedding anniversary. And even though Uncle Ron is not physically present here, Auntie Sarita and Uncle Ron, they are connected. The love that they share, that has only intensified for the past 30 years, and that will continue to grow stronger as their two hearts are infinitely linked together. It is our prayer to Bhagwan Shri Krishna that you are both blessed with so many more years, so that you can continue to grow together in joy, in prosperity, and of course, the endless love that you have shared for each other. And I would like to recite this special mantra for both of you today as you celebrate your wedding anniversary. Shiva Hare Shiva Ram Sake Prabhu Trividhita Parivar Nage Vibhu Ajajaneshwar Yadav Pahivan Shiva Hare Vijayam Guru Me Varam Shiva Hare Vijayam Guru Me Varam Shiva Hare Vijayam Guru Me Varam. As we bring Katha to its conclusion this evening, Yatra Yogeshwaram Krishna Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara Tatra Tri Vijayo Bhute ध्रुवाणी तिर्मतिर्मम ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. May Shri Krishna continue to richly bless all of you with your heart's desires, with love, with peace, and may His guiding hand inspire you to be present in Katha. प्रेम से बोल श्री भाग्य बिहारी लाल की
बोले श्री व्यास महाराज की. And my dear brothers and sisters, I am certain that now you know the strength and the energy of the Vyas. I am certain, my dear brothers and sisters, that all of us would have learned something tonight. That who we should not entertain in our life, who we should not, let's hear, who we should not entertain in our life. Kali. Because why? The last verse of the very beautiful legend that Pandit sung, it says that the mandirs will be empty, and on the contrary, the bars will be full. So if we entertain Kali in our life, my brothers and sisters, then we are allowing Kali to destroy the final pillar that is holding us up, the final post that is holding up us, and that is truth, my dear brothers and sisters. I ask, my dear ones, like our Vyas would have said, that continue to hold strong, continue to be firm in our belief, continue to uplift the name of Satya Sanatana Dharma, my dear brothers and sisters, and together we can accomplish that. Together you and I and every single one of us, my dear brothers and sisters, can accomplish that task. Once again, my dear ones, give our young Vyas a round of applause. For he did a magnificent job tonight. He did a very beautiful job, my dear brothers and sisters, and I can't wait for tomorrow. I don't know if you can wait, but I can't wait for tomorrow. Last evening we learned a very beautiful story of Atmadev and Dugan. Tonight we learned about Raja Parikshit, what he did, and how he gained liberation after the 7th session of Bhagwat Yagna. My dear ones, at this moment it is requested that we ask Mataji, who have been behind the scene in making the preparation for puja, in getting everything prepared so that our Pandit can have a free flow in doing his puja. We're going to ask Mataji Anita to make her contribution, and after Mataji Anita, we're gonna stand for the final and concluding arati. Mount Janita. My dear ones, I have two announcements, and I was also asked to invite our dear brother Raj, that's Elon's father, to do us a rendition. In the meanwhile, we're getting that prepared. One, please be reminded that every single day at 12 noon, bhojan is prepared for everyone, whoever is nearby, whoever is passing, whoever is living in the community. We're inviting you to come out midday, every single day. Hot bhojan is prepared on behalf of Pidaji Kemraj and his wife and the family. Also, we have an invitation here for 3 sessions of Bhagwat Katha at Sri Tulsi Mandir in Namatuk village, commencing next week on the 11th, 12th and 13th. Officiating will be Pandit Devraj Sriram on the 11th. On the 12th we have Pandit Dinesh Harilal from Skelton, and on the 13th we have Pandit Surendranath Tiwari from Georgetown, who will be officiating on the Saturday. Puja in the evening, puja starts at 6 p.m. and we conclude at 9:30, and on Saturday morning, puja starts at 9 a.m. and we conclude at 12. Over now to the father of Pandit Devanshi.
Respected Pandits, Lawyer Ramji, by Panditji Fargas, and all the Pandits, my humble seeker. The bhajan is saying, amidst the battle of life, you must continue chanting the name of Bhagwan. मनवा जीवन है संग्राम हे मनवारे मनवा जीवन है भजरे राम 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 भजरे राम 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 भजरे राम 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 भजरे
सूर्य चंद्र की बजवाता बिन पानी बिन तेरे बिन पानी बिन तेरे यही सवारे सारे का यही सवारे सारे का भजरे राम 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 भजरे राम 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 भजरे राम 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 भजरे राम राम राम
Thank you very much, Baji. And now we know where you're on all the time from. Mommy, your turn is coming tomorrow, right? So you're going to prepare your bhajan for tomorrow evening. My dear ones, at this moment, I'm going to ask all of you to please stand as we do our final and concluding arati.
यानि कानि जपातानि जलवन्तानि कृतानि च तानि तानि विदर्शन्ते प्रदक्षिणाये प्रदे प्रदे जय 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 भागवतम् जय 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 जिंदगी को बनाने वाला ये मन बोल जल मन बोल संभाल दिखाने वाला जिंदगी को बनाने वाला श्री राम हरि शाम श्री राम We surrender to Bhagwan Shri Krishna with our heart, with our mind, full of love and devotion at His lotus feet. And we thank you, O Prabhu, for yet another blissful opportunity to engage in Katha, to listen to your glory. To that divine Lord, we bow again and again. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम एव देव असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तहीनं जनार्दनं यत्पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे बार बार परमागमो हर्षदेव श्रीरं परसरोजन पावई भक्ति मना सत्संगतिया भज रामचंद्र की जय शरणं प्रभु। Let us all bow in reverence. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। उमापति महादेव की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय सियावर रामचंद्र की जय शरणं प्रभु सब संतन की जय जय सीताराम। प्रेम से वो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की प्रेम से वो श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की।
And dear, my dear brothers and sisters, our second night of Bhagwat Yagna has come to an end. Tomorrow evening, my dear ones, we invite you to come out once again, and I'm going to implore upon you to bring someone, a family, a friend, a neighbor, or someone who just needs the blessings of Bhagwan. I ask that you bring someone, and I thank you very much on behalf of the Zubkanan family, and also on behalf of all of us. We would like to thank them for giving us this very beautiful opportunity to sit with them in Yagya. On behalf of all of us, we would like to wish our Mataji and her husband, who is not here, we would like to wish you Didi a happy anniversary, and may Bhagwan continue to bless you and your husband. And we're going to dedicate this very beautiful song on behalf of all of us. It says, और नहीं कुछ तुमसे कहना. Your husband is saying to you, he sees that he's not here and just going to leave. He says that, I don't want to say anything else to you, my life companion. Please stay with me forever, your husband says.
और नहीं कुछ तुमसे कहना
और नहीं कुछ
तुमसे कहना जीवन साथी जीवन साथी जीवन साथी साथ रहना जीवन साथी साथ रहना और नहीं कुछ तुमसे कहना और नहीं कुछ तुमसे कहना जीवन साथी जीवन साथी जीवन साथी साथ दे रहना जीवन साथी साथ दे रहना दीप नहीं तो कैसी ज्योति दीप नहीं तो कैसी ज्योति दीप नहीं तो कैसी मोती दीप नहीं तो कैसा मोती जानना क्या जाननी होती जानना क्या जाननी होती रात से दिन रहना रात से दिन से रहना जीवन साथी जीवन साथी जीवन साथी साथ रहना जीवन साथी साथ रहना और नहीं कुछ तुमसे कहना और नहीं कुछ तुमसे कहना जीवन साथी जीवन साथी जीवन साथी साथ रहना जीवन साथी साथ रहना जीवन साथी साथ रहना
And I would like to dedicate this song to you and Uncle Ron as you celebrate your anniversary. So साल पहले मुझे तुमसे प्यार था मुझे तुमसे प्यार था आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा सौ साल पहले मुझे तुमसे प्यार था मुझे तुमसे प्यार था आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा
Thank you very much. So my dear brothers and sisters, we're looking forward to see you tomorrow evening. Puja starts at 5:30, Katha starts at 7:30. Safe trip home until we meet tomorrow evening, my dear.